is finally reunited, and it just fits. You got one brother who is the master of the moment, funny, quick-witted, and delightfully unpredictable. He doesn't need a gadget or a blinking light to stay gassed. He's a pure and analog soul in a digital world. His strength is his presence, staying sharp and authentic without needing a single piece of tech to back him up. Then you got the routine manager, a real-life money ball scout who treats his schedule like a 2-minute drill in the Super Bowl. He's a tech-heavy director, the Sherlock inspector, the money ball stat protector. He's got the precision of a Top Gun mission, the composition of a Disney vision, and the ambition of a draft day decision. He's a logic foundation, the CGI annihilation. Two brothers back in rotation for the ultimate collaboration.
Busting balls with Lou, the guy and Joey C. From jelly bean bets to a piece of felony and a spicy chicken roll. It starts now and it's ready to go. Busting balls with Lou, the guy and Joey C. From jelly bean bets to a piece of felony and a spicy chicken roll. It starts now and it's ready to go.
Without further ado, there he is, Joey C. and my man, Lou.
Turn off the fucking intro, you dipshit.
Lou, baby, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the house. The Lou.
Get out of my seat, you fucking jerk.
Look at that. Let's go.
Fuck, you gotta fix it. God damn.
We can't fix it, Lou.
No, we gotta be organized with the fucking picture, you ding dong. For
Oh, the
fuck's
picture?
sake.
Oh, you want the other picture? Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, you're on the right, I'm on the left.
I
Get
know,
it
I
right,
know.
you fucking moron.
I know. I fucked that up, Lou.
And
I'm
why
getting
are
used
you
to-
wearing that stupid fucking vest?
Lou,
And all that stupid ass bling bling you got.
I got bling. I got earrings, Lou. See?
Yeah.
I got earrings. I got diamonds. I got everything.
You're a fucking freak.
Ladies, welcome to the Bustin' Balls. Let me get this thumbnail up here real quick. I forgot I dropped the ball. I made my first mistake already. Look at that. 3 seconds into the fucking show, and I already fucking gave up drop the ball. How about that? What changes? Everybody, I hope you're happy here.
Nothing changes with the magical Joey fucking shit.
Yeah. Lou, I can't hear you. My volume's out. What did you say?
Yeah, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit again.
Lou.
This shit'll be over before it starts.
Lou, I bet you everybody's going, what the fuck is going on here? I thought these guys were enemies.
Well, you know.
Where's Kahuna? Is Kahuna fucking about a shade of red right now? Where you at, Kahuna? Huh?
You gotta... Everyone, you could blame NJ Ranger for this fucking reunion.
Yeah, we have to blame NJ Ranger. It's his fault. It's his fault.
It's his fault.
It's all his fault. I mean, you care to tell the story, Lou?
That initial super chat that he sent you that one day, and then he reached out to me. He's like, bro, come on, man. What can we do to make this work?
And now I got to switch. We got the thumbnail up, Lou, but you're Joey C. and I'm Lou the God.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, I know how to do that, I think.
Hold on. My audio's not working.
Hang on, Lou.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you, Lou. Are you there?
What the
Breaking
hell?
news.
What the fuck? Why ain't my shit working?
Here we go, Lou. I got you, buddy. Hang on. I got this. Takes me a minute to remember this shit. We'll get this right. There we go. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is in the flesh. The one and only Lou the God. And there I am, Joey C. Joey .C.
So
I always put the dot
my
first.
question to you will be, how do you want to handle super chats and super tips? Do we read them at the beginning, middle, and end, or do we just save them?
We could do it. I mean, some people get anxious when they send us super tips. By the way, supertips.gg/. Oh, look at this. We got our first super chat of the night, and it's the guy that made all this possible. We didn't know if we wanted to think he was nuts, but he sold us a hard. You want to take the honors, Lou?
Holy shit! This is absolutely wild. You know how much I enjoyed this show. Now it's back with a fresh coat of paint. Very good work, gentlemen.
Well, we got to thank NJ Ranger because let me tell you something. He spent 3 hours working on Lou and I. And I tell you, 3 hours, maybe longer, maybe 4 hours. And he got us.
It was a long conversation.
Maybe about 5 hours, I think it went. I don't remember. It was long.
I didn't go that long. It was about close to 4 hours.
It was close to 4 hours. He said he had enough of this. He wanted his favorite show back, and there was no reason for us to be enemies. We meant to be together. But he sold it hard, and he really showed he cared, and he stepped up, and he said, "It's you guys got to listen to me," and we did. We were gentlemen about it, and we actually all had a good laugh and had a good time. I enjoyed myself that 4 hours. It was really, we got to know each other pretty good, the three of us again, and here we are. Busted Balls will play every Wednesday. Now, everybody's wondering, what the fuck is going on? A lot of people got questions they want to ask, so start asking. We'll answer them. We're going to answer them.
We'll think about answering them.
Yeah, we'll think about answering them. And I'm sure right now there's a couple people that are right now got the red ass real bad, turning to beat red. Some people are getting really red right now and fucking wondering what the fuck is going on here. I'm sure his phone will start blowing up.
Nah.
But nothing's changing with my other shows, Lou's shows. Just to tell you that right now, Lou and I will do the show once a week. We don't want to burn it out.
Yeah, it's going to be a once a week thing. I've got my other stuff that I'm doing. I got my Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning show, my Sunday show with my other crew that I thoroughly enjoy hanging out with. So
it's about compromise.
It's a new chapter.
Yes.
We we took damn near a year off.
Almost.
Yes, we had our beef, but the true test is how can you resolve the beef?
Right.
And we have NJ Ranger to
thank for that. So everybody, really seriously, NJ Ranger, my hat. I tip my hat to you, brother. I can't thank you for coming in and just
Spider, how you doing this evening, young man? Did you get a fucking haircut yet, Spider? Jesus Christ, you're a fucking young man who's an adult, and you fucking get a haircut every 6 years. Jesus Christ.
Who are we talking to? Who are we talking about?
Spider.
Where's he at?
Right there.
Oh, what's up, Lou? No, but, Lou's right. And we tell you what, when Lou and I started doing the ultimate sin to each other, because we are friends, and it's not like a lot of people don't get to meet their co-hosts. They're in different places of the world, and Lou and I built a friendship, and we started taking it into the hate territory that we both realized we need to stop, put the brakes on, and we did, but we just decided we're just gonna let bygones be bygones, and we stopped talking, and we didn't talk to each other, and he was very upset with me. I was very upset with him, but we were going in a direction we didn't want to go, and then NJ Ranger can't put that super chat up.
Look at the fucking screen, jerk.
Huh?
Right. Stop looking down like you got ADHD.
Oh, I do got ADHD. I do.
So, I have you guys to thank for that. I just love this show, and you went and made it happen. Again, NJ.
Thank you.
It's to your testament that it actually happened.
And Lou, you want to talk about all the new artwork and give the credit where that goes? If you like to do that, that's up to you. But the artwork is outstanding, and Lou can explain that, and we can give. I'm going to, without saying anybody's name, give a very special thanks to that person for making this happen. Very talented. And if Lou wants to go any further with that, that's fine. That's up to him.
Spider. Hell no, it's cold for motherfucker. Get an edge up. No one told you to trim it down. Edge it up. You look like a fucked up homeless man. Jesus Christ. And Bull, I thoroughly enjoyed the new season of Landman. I'm looking forward to season 3.
Yes.
And yes, all the graphics, music, artwork, all that has been done by Lou the wife.
Mrs. Lou.
She took care of it. You know, this is the thumbnail is her baby. The intro that was done was her baby.
Yes.
And all that other stuff.
I mean, she even made us, I believe I got it here and here. She made us personal for behind us, like a green screen, our own individual pictures that are awesome.
You have yours. I have mine. I just haven't uploaded them.
I think I got mine here. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't upload that one yet. But we got individual pictures. She lined it up for our names underneath there. Very done professionally. I got some training this week in Evie Mux, how to run the pro scenes, which is what I'm doing now. And for the most part, I learned I got it down almost to a science. But I was excited. You know, NJ Ranger, when he threw that super tip to me, or super chat to me a couple of weeks ago, I didn't really know how to answer. You know, first of all, I said, well, that ain't just up to me, because I would never do this show without Lou. It wouldn't work without Lou. And I had asked Lou, because he originally brought this over. This was his baby. You know, this was all him when we first got back to streaming back last September, and we did a couple shows on his channel and brought it over to Kettle on TV. But out of respect, even though all the shows are on my channel, I still felt I would, get Lou's permission. And he said, you can do whatever you want with it. But then when I got that super tip, I didn't know Lou had seen it. Lou, I guess you saw it too, didn't you, that night or something?
Yes.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. So my answer to NJ Ranger was, well, that's not going to be up to me. I can't, I don't know if I can make that happen. And we kind of both reached out to each other. And he said, nah, I don't know. I don't because his first answer to me was, do what you want with it. Your part, it's your show too. You use it as if you need it. And I'm like, but it's not going to work. I can't do it without you. So unless you say you want to do that. And he said, well, no, I'm not saying that. But if you want to use it, I got no problem with that. I said, okay, cool. Then NJ Ranger didn't like that answer, I guess. And he called for a meeting.
And made it work.
Well, he asked us,
So,
yeah, and
Pineapple says, welcome back. Okay.
Thank you. So like I said, nothing's going to change. Lou's got his passion for his other shows.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of other shows.
I got my morning show. I got my Sunday show.
So don't worry, Cupcake. He's not leaving you.
I got my book club show on Tuesdays. I got another show in the works with NJ Ranger.
Right.
Hopefully we could incorporate Spurg into that one. But Basebill wants to know why you blocked him. Are you scared shitless, old man?
No, I'm not scared of anything. I just don't need to hear your drama. That
everybody has drama.
That calls me out for things that are not true. So
you know what, Pineapple? What's up with Vito? Is he lost again?
He's got a different name. I saw him the other day. He was in a stream.
I don't think so, unless he's off of Twitter. Because I reached out to him on Twitter and I still haven't heard back from him.
Yeah, I think it was him, because I think he was. By the way he was talking in the chat room, I'm pretty sure it was him. But he's got Vito something. It's some other, and I don't know, Vito Donuts or something like that. I think I saw.
I don't think that's him. That could be someone totally different.
Maybe. So, now I got approached by. I'm not going to give no names. Listen. People ask me every day, are you going to? I have no desire to go to Hackamania. I'm going to get that right up first. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I can be cordial with a certain person that's going to be there, and I don't want either of us to get jammed up and have to go to jail. That's the truth. I'm being very honest about this. I don't know if I can just not want to go up to somebody and punch him in the face, and he want to punch me in the face, and I'm being honest. I'm not saying I'm whipping his ass. I'm not saying that anything like that. I'm not being cocky here. I'm telling you my true heart. I don't know if I can be in that room with that person,
dude.
It's very hard. So I'm being honest here.
We touched on it a little bit this morning on the show. I feel it's a no-win situation.
I do too.
For both parties involved.
I do too. There's a no-win situation. If it's just going to go bad, really bad for me, and it could go bad for him. And he's a guest over here from his country. And if one of us started too hard on each other, or let's say he started and I finished, or I started and he finished, I'm not saying anything about that he would not be able to beat me up, or I wouldn't be able to not be able to beat him up. I'm not saying that. I never go there like that, because you never underestimate your opponent. Even though he's a fat fucking slob that sits on the couch and smokes a bunch of cigarettes, I'm pretty confident that the win would go to me. But that's just me being ignorant and me cocky. But I just being honest. I got someone that wants to bring me and Mr. C the full 9 yards, and he's someone big, and he wants us to be there with him. And but I don't know if I can do it. I'm being honest. I don't know what to do here, because it pretty much could be a go if we say yes. So, but I'm not really into that. I'm not really into Melton. I got a bad history with Melton too. So it's like I got to be happy and have fun, and I'm going to be there with a lot of people that I dislike at this one, and I'm all about making new bridges, and I'm all about building a gap. But
you and I both know that when you're there, it's going to be peaches and creams.
Well, I don't know, Lou.
You would have to find a way to restrain yourself. But before we continue, pineapple comes in with the $2 a pound. Book Club, Wheel of Time, L'Oreal, Naive, # Wheel of Time.
Thank you for the $2.
That's on Tuesdays.
Oh, you guys, you doing a book club too?
He's a part of it.
Oh, okay. What do you guys do? Read books?
It's all right here, the fucking Wheel of Time.
Well, I've never even seen this show. I didn't even know you did the show.
Yes, it's a 14 book series.
Oh, okay.
We are on book 2. We just finished. I believe we've gotten up to 12 chapters so far.
Wow.
We do 3 chapters a week, and it's fun. It's fun. I love busting Pineapple's arrogance with the whole. It's not the show, Lou. It's not the show.
So you what do you guys like, get geeked out and stuff? And there's a bunch of bookworm guys that are geeks and stuff, and just sit around.
Just, you know what? It's like Spurg, Pineapple, and myself, and even Annie have said. It's different from the Dabbleverse. It's a passion project for us.
Good. So
we enjoy what we do.
When did you guys start this? It's the first time I'm hearing about this.
Pineapple's been what? 7 months, maybe?
Really? And this, I swear to, first time I've heard about it.
I could be wrong as far as how long, but it's in that ballpark range.
Wow. And you guys do it on whose channel?
It started off on Pineapples, and then we were pre-recording on Pineapples. It was going up. Then, as a group, we collectively decided to go and try it live to see how it would go live. Mm-hmm. And we moved, and it was moved over to Spurg Snake's channel.
Okay. Well, I like Spurg. Spurg's a true professional. You know, he's the kind of troll that he don't go for the throat, but he's mostly a harmless guy. I got to like Spurg a lot, so. He's given me some good advice over the years.
Baseball, I'm going to say we were both horrible friends. It's not him. It was both of us. We said some shit. We've done some shit. But as 2 grown men who can sit down and have a conversation and iron out the differences, that's what we did.
Yeah. I mean, we were both wrong to each other, but we also were kind to each other. We had good times. And, you know, we were always there for each other. Never, if it was important or family or whatever, you know, we were there. We were true friends of each other in that respect. You know, whatever it was, you know, we stayed loyal to that friendship part. Listen, there's the Dabbleverse. You know, I got burnt out. Lou was wanting to do new things. You know, he tried. You know, I really was just leaving for a while, and then it got ugly in the beginning, and then that, you know, he decided that fuck that. You know, I'll never ever worry about me streaming with him again. And then, you know, and I said some hateful things, and we both caught that. We got to that point and said, I said to myself, I can't do this. I can't do this to a friend. I've got to change this, or I got to figure out if we can resolve this. And it was hard because I think we only talked once or twice to just say, listen, we're going to stop this. We come to an agreement. There's no more coming after each other with certain things. We agreed to that, but that's it. I don't want to hear from you, and you don't want to hear from me, and we left it at that. But then Engine Ranger, I didn't even know this was one of his favorite shows, and he's right. Engine Ranger made a lot of good points, and like he said to me, Joey, you're one of the most changed guys. You're at least you're being accountable. You're trying. You're really trying to change. You're getting healthier, and there's a lot of guys out there that are not even accountable. Like, you know, take like John or other people that they don't even, you know, recognize anything they do. You know, I am I got a good heart, and I know when I'm wrong, and I try to be accountable. You know, there's a lot of things that come out of me every day. People, call me grifter, and but I will say this real quick: if there's anything I'm taking 100% serious, and that's my campaign. We got 3 people working in New York getting signatures now, and I think we're going to be able to get New York. I think it's going to happen by August. We'll have those signatures.
With Clearwater Comrade.
Yeah. He's he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, and we got a lot of work ahead of us. That's all I can say. A lot of work on that, and we're going to do it. We're going to put it in work.
You got him working there, but you need to concentrate
on Florida. Well, that's what
Florida is where you need to concentrate. Without Florida, it's a useless fucking thing.
Right. But without California, it's bigger than Florida. I got to get more in California.
And you got to get your fucking home state.
Yes.
Without the home state, there's no fucking
point. A lot of things in the works to get out and without, here's the bottom line. You got to have a campaign manager. You really do. You have to have a campaign manager. But here's the thing. You ain't gonna get no seasoned campaign manager that works for real politicians have been in this game for 50 years because they're in for the kill to win. They're gonna write their first question. They're gonna say, "But you got no shot of winning. Why would I want to come over and waste my time?" So I need somebody that maybe that lost small elections, like a city councilman, someone that ran for stuff like that cares about politics, but care about the American people and care about the views the points that I want to bring up. Someone that'll realize at best. Maybe we'll get this heard and get noticed and get this out in front for these things, these views. I need somebody that's going to come on board and believe in that. I need that. I definitely got to have that because I can't manage it by myself. The second is I'm on grassroots, so I've not asked nobody for campaign money.
You do realize that you chose your vice president way too fucking early.
I did. And
granted, maybe in your position you might have to.
Yeah, I gotta be out 18 months before those other guys come out. You understand? So I'd be a little bit ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? I know the work I got ahead of me, and like I said,
the work ahead of you.
Yeah, I do. But I do got some people that are in the political field that I'm meeting, and I got organizations that I've joined that. They help you volunteer the places that give you volunteers and stuff. They help you with volunteers. They help you with yard signs. They help you with certain things for the election. And they have different days where they have meetings and you go in and they help the candidates to learn about the proper way to campaign, how to go to door, how to get out email, how to get mass texting out to people. You learn a lot of stuff and there's a lot of work into it. Listen, my pitch is this. It's simple. Zero to hero. I got my 3 main topics is my prison reform, I got to think. My prison reform is number 1. Human trafficking with the children is my biggest topic, and healthcare issues is got to be my 3 tops that I want to keep going on. But here's the thing: a guy that's been in this game for a while. That I've been talking to, he said, listen, the first and foremost thing, anybody can go out and bullshit anybody, you understand? But if you can connect with people, I'm talking to normal people out there, people, and you connect and they see that you're like them, like my whole pitch is this, I got to be so transparent. I've been in prison. I can't, because they're going to come after me. If I make any waves in anywhere, those big dog sharks are going to come at me and they're going to eat me alive with every possible commercial, talk about my criminal history, talk about everything bad about me to think that they're going to discredit. But see, I'm ahead of that because that's not going to bother me. That's not going to push me away. It's going to make me fight harder. So, and if the people are tired in America of the same old stuff every 4 years, the same politicians saying the same old thing. They don't do nothing. This country is broken. We need to fix it. And maybe a politician is not what we need it. Just a normal, everyday Joe, a dumb Joe with no education. He doesn't know the foreign policies, doesn't know too much of politics, but will connect with the people from his heart because he's a real person like them. You talk to people and you talk to them right, and they believe in you, you'll get the votes. It's how you do yourself, but you got to be real. I got to be 100% transparent, which I've been doing that slowly but surely to be in my life to be 100% always to be transparent, and I like it because I'm 60, not 20. So I can't be that guy at 20. I can't be the guy who was in the 30s. I can't be the guy who was in the 40s. I can't be the guy who was in the 50s. I can't. No way I could ever do that. I shouldn't want to do that. I want to go like life is supposed to. I'm a senior. I'm going into my senior years. I got to act like a senior citizen, a responsible man, and fix my mistakes, which I'm doing every day. I still get shit, but I'm also handling things a lot better with people, People insult me, I thank them, Thank you for the insult. I appreciate it, It's simple. I be more kinder, but being real, that's what's gonna attract the people. People can look in your eyes and see the realness in you and that you're 100% being real. That's what people need today in this world. When a politician that's been doing it for 50 years, he looks in your eyes, he's up on the podium, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and he's not going to do nothing but line his own pockets. You see through all that. They need realness in this country. We need to fix it. There's a lot of broken pipes here. So tonight,
I can't speak to prison reform because
right.
I've been fortunate to not have.
Correct. A lot of people can't relate to it. That good point that you brought that up, Lou. But there's a lot of people out there that can.
Your second agenda, as far as child trafficking,
it's got a lot of holes in there.
There's a lot of holes, but that's not something you want to run your campaign on.
Well, it's something that I feel passionate about that we need to fix in this country.
You can feel passionate about it, but that can be something as your more like a president passion project.
Right. But it needs to be done. It should be more. Kids should come first. We should want to protect all the children in this world.
You got to look at kids are being abducted around the world.
Yes.
It's more around the world than it is here.
No, there's a lot here in America too.
It happens a lot here in the States, but again, so we're going to sit there and say this. Are you ready to condemn most mobsters that are trafficking children?
I know my statement in the past is because old school mobsters would never hurt children. They would never traffic children. I promise you that. Those old school guys would never do that. No way anybody can sell me on that. Guys like Capone, Charlie Luciano. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me those guys would do that. They wouldn't. They just wouldn't. They were men of men. They wouldn't do that. Today's mob, what's left of it, yeah, there's other organizations, Russian mafia, China triad. They do. They kill kids. The triad. You got all the Mexican mafia. And if there's any Italian mafia in there, then they'll get punished too.
Let's get it right. The Mexicans are the cartel.
Mexicans are the cartel. Yes, you got cartel. You got the triads. I know all that. What I'm saying is it's a different gang out there. You got the Russians that took over New York when all the Italians and the families were down. So you got a lot of stuff, and these are ruthless people. At least my point with the Italians were they had boundaries. They protected neighborhoods. They protected the seniors. They protected the kids, and they didn't go after civilians. You understand?
Exactly.
They had order.
Exactly what Bull just said right there. The old school mobsters are gone. It's the new school,
yes,
new rules.
I just was just that.
Totally different game. You got to look at
right,
dude. There's just so much shit that needs to be fixed. And
yes, and you know what?
Remember, as president,
yes,
you can't change law.
I understand.
You're going to have to find a couple of congressmen.
Yes. I understand
on your side that are going to be willing to introduce some of these bills.
Yes, I understand all that.
So,
but
I still feel you should have went after the Congress office first.
This is what I wanted to do. Here's my whole point. That see, guys, I understand that this is the land of the free, and we have certain rules and laws in this country that we don't do like some other countries do. But see, I got a whole different opinion on what a lot of people think about that, because the only way you're going to really fight crime and you really get rid of the bad crime, there's only one way to defeat them. And unfortunately, it's got to be by being very brutal and very harsh and very, if they got to go, they got to go. You understand? And people say that's not precedent. You can't do that in this country, but you can. You can do that in the country. Because if you do that and you really take out the scumbags, and you do it by no matter what it takes, people will respect you when you fix that. No matter what you do, you'll be a hero. You won't be in jail. And you know what? And that's what needs to be done. I said this for years. You want to fight a guy that goes out and murders 32 kids like John Wayne Gacy? The only way to beat that guy is you got to become thinking like his process, and you got to run him down, track him down, not arrest him and take him to jail for 30 years and waste taxpayer dollars. You have to end his life right there.
Well, I mean, some states
sorry.
don't have execution.
And but it could. You could have. There might be a one-man vigilante that could take care of all this. You think people think I'm nuts, but it's if you want to beat this and you want your children protected, you want to stop this hideous stuff. Sometimes you got to be thinking just like them to beat them.
All right,
that's all I'm saying.
We're 30 minutes in, so what's our first clip of the evening?
All right. Well, let's go here. I know I got this one. I want to show you. Doughboy, Karmic X. See, we got this. I did this right. Don't I? Got to make sure I put the thumbnail back here and see if I can get that. So let me see. All right, we'll just leave it like that. So we're going to watch. I told Lou about this clip, and I want you to point out. Let me pull this up. Where's it at? Am I in the video room? Yep, there we go. So I go here. Oh, shit. Hang on, Lou. It's here, Lou. I got it, Lou. I'm blind as a bat. I got to get new glasses. So everything's color-coded. I'm looking for you see the karmic stuff. Is it down here? Yeah, there it is. All right, so.
But you switch us back to the main room.
Yeah, I know that. I have to take this out here, so I have to do this. So I have to duplicate this. Hang on. I have to copy this, duplicate this. No, I got to copy this. And then I got to go to the video room, and I have to put this here. All right, so I go here to media file like this. This is what I didn't do. I'm sorry, my fault. I'm just learning. But once I get this down, I'll tell you what, once I learn this and you use the pro scenes in EVMux, I tell you, it's the best way to do it. It's the best. It's got so many good features in here, and you learn them.
It's a fucking great studio to use. It's
it
just
is.
Like I said, learning all this stuff. It's just like a OBS and StreamYards combined.
Right. OBS is much harder to use. Way much
OBS
harder to use.
Is a fucking pain in the ass.
Well, this is a lot more easier. So let me go to get this video up. See, I put it in the wrong room. Here it is. I believe this is it right here. Okay. So I'll put that there. Now we go here. I'll go here. Okay. Let me bring it here. Why is it not doing it? Okay. Check the file name. Okay. All right. So Lou, hang on. Just bear with me. I'm going to do this then. I'm going to go here to share. Anyhow, guys.
In this room, they're not here.
Yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to transfer it to this room. From the main room, I have it. I put it in the wrong room. So I have to take it over here, which is right here. It's right here. See where we got it? Right here. Right there. And I have to put it over here.
Okay, but let's just.
So if I copy it and I put it like this.
I'm going to get myself a Red Bull.
Okay.
I'm going to get myself a Red Bull. So I'm still with you.
The video came up a brief second.
Okay, here we go. I think I got it now. I think I got it. No, that's not it. So you hear the video, don't you?
I heard it because it was in the main room.
Okay, so let's go here. See, I'm trying to bring it to here. If I hit this button here, there it says to copy, replace image, replace, rename, paste. Okay, here, yeah, I want to paste this. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I want to go to the video room and I want to paste it. And it should be able to paste right up here. If I do it here, like this. It's not.
Welcome, folks, to the Do and Improve Busting Balls.
Did it come on here? It did. I got it. I did it, Lou. I did it. Look at that. See? Just had to think a minute. That's all. All right, here we go.
I'm going to get myself a Red Bull. So I'm
still
with you.
Hang on, Lou. I got to fix that.
I'm just going to grab it over here. So
wait a minute. Let's stop that. This is important. I want Lou to see this part. This is the part Lou's got to see. So hang on. Like this.
I'm going to get myself a Red Bull. So I'm still with you. I'm just gonna grab it over here. So I hope you guys are well. Yeah, I hope you're well.
Now watch this.
I do hope you're well. Oh, but Dabbler doesn't like that. He makes fun of me wishing people well.
Did you see that? Right there, Lou. Did you see it? Huh?
What the fuck?
Did you see what he did? Did you see that, Lou? I know you saw that. Well, I'm going to wind that back, Lou. We got to see that back.
I'm going to get myself a Red Bull. So
here it is, right here.
I'm
watch
still
him.
With you.
Carefully watch what he does.
Going to grab it over here. So
it's the head flip for me.
Yeah, I hope you're well.
But look at the way he did it.
Well. Oh,
watch.
Dabbler
Here he goes.
Like that. He makes fun
I've got to get myself a Red Bull.
Well.
Watch. Oh. Do you see how feminine he did that?
Oh, The fucking head flip. I accidentally shown you, young lady.
There it is, Lou. There's the fucking gay stuff right there that he travels with.
Oh shit! There's the fucking feather boa.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get myself a Red Bull.
And you guys don't want to
I'm
believe
still-
this man's a fucking flaming fruit.
I'm dead serious. This is fucking unbelievable. That's what I'm trying to say. That was just a short thing I wanted to show you. And then we're gonna show some of Carmen's rant and rages and
We can't deny that this fucking guy
yes.
is a flaming homo.
Listen. I don't care who's gay. That don't bother me. That's their business. I don't
Just
shoot down
own
gay
it.
people.
You will be more respected for it.
100.
No straight man says the valley of men because there's no fucking such thing
I
as the
agree.
valley of men.
I agree 100%.
And two, you're not walking around with fucking a feather boa, bro.
Bro, he takes it everywhere.
Like, why is that in your fucking to-go bag?
I mean, you don't have to be a brilliant man to see his mannerisms that he's definitely trapped inside a male body that he don't want to be in.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Karmic X is a flaming fruit booter who
Without a doubt.
disguises himself as a straight man. When
Without a
he
doubt.
puts on the lipstick, rhinestone cowboy hat, feather boa, and eyeshadow and all that shit,
Yes.
he is expressing his true self.
That's him. That he's being
He
him
can't-
where he's most comfortable.
His little town of 100 people have sheltered him so much that if he came out as a fruit cup, they would have whooped him senseless and probably sent him to one of those gay camps.
Yes.
Oh man, it is.
It's amazing.
Oh
It's
boy,
just amazing.
these people.
It really is. So
And it
we're gonna
shows
show
in a lot of his AI work. That's all like
right. His AI work is something that not a strong a man that's masculine wouldn't do that kind of music.
no, again.
And I don't care. Listen, when he first came out, right? He was really. I mean, you look like this guy. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy's going to be good. And he came out with the hardcore. He didn't take shit for nobody. He knew how to tone it down. He knew exactly what to say to people, and he was making fist over fist of money. He was pouring in money. From what I said, if you look at Playboard, is it Playboard? Is that where they list everything for the people what they do in the Devers?
I don't know how true that is. So
Well, yeah, I've seen there is a website because that's what Brennan lives off of that thing. That's how he finds out when his money goes into the account or something.
I mean, that just doesn't feel like something about that seems fishy. Like, how can they give out personal YouTube records?
Well, I mean, it's just a tally every night of what you've done for your show. It's how you get your ranking. I think part of the ranking is how much money do you make a day. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't catch that. Muddy Troll Spray is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Muddy Troll.
Yeah. There's no way I'm in bed with my girl and we have double beds.
Who's right? Is that perfect example?
Was that in that video? I didn't catch that.
No, I'm just gonna tell you that video was sent over to me by NJ Ranger, and because we've been talking quite a bit, and I think the world of MJ Ranger. I think he's a good guy, and he's him and Flimsy Greenberg. They do a great show, and you got Carl and Blind Mike going after the shows, and there's a lot of speculation. Will it hurt the Dabble versus the small shows, or is it gonna help him? I heard that Pineapple's got the red ass about it. He's not happy about it. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Again,
I don't think it'll hurt you guys.
yo, it's as simple as fucking 1, 2, 3.
It's simple.
Who gives a fuck what a Carl, whatever the fuck his name says?
Right. I agree.
What? Is he mad that his money is dwindling?
I don't
There's
know. What
enough
it's
in
about.
this fucking
I don't know.
pie that goes around. People need to stop worrying about other people's money and
Right.
focus on you
Right.
doing a good product for your people to keep paying you.
Right.
Like, look, the smaller shows are what's keeping you bigger shows alive.
Yeah. And you know what? MJ Ranger and Flimsy, they do a great job. If they keep going the pace they're going and growing, they're not going to be a ball show for long. And that's the truth. You could just see natural talent in people And they got it. Those two got it. Perfect combination. They do a good show. And they're going to grow. They're going to be big. You know, this whole thing in the Dabbleverse about gatekeepers. You know, you got the gatekeepers, and you got the clippers, and you got the chat room, and you got the guys that just rant on the stream. You know, I forgot that one new guy he's in the Dabbleverse now. He's a pretty good guy. I forgot his name. He was doing he did a chart the other day. He broke it down into there's three types of people in the Dabbleverse. You got your chat room people, right? And you got the people that are just rants, and you got the people that are podcasts. You know, he broke it down in different sections, which is true. He broke it in sections. Like, these guys are actually do a show. They're a show. This is a chat show where they just bicker back and forth, banter with the chat. And this is a rage stream where guys just yell in the mic all day long. You know, and he categorized what he thought was the shows, which I thought he did a good job of that. You know, I mean, listen. Like I said, this is the internet. And it took me 3 years. People grill in my head when I would blow up for nothing, or I would take things to the heart. It's all bullshit. Because mostly everybody, I don't care who you are, you're lying about something. And if you think you're not, by not telling people who you are and being real, that you're with a fake name, you're lying. So we're all liars. Let's all get that up. But we're all liars. We're all capable of. Some are capable of lying really good. Some are capable of just lying a little bit, and some do it religiously, like Karmic. My point is, Karmic does not speak one truth. Now, does he really want me to believe that? First of all, I mean, if Karmic was serious about females, he wouldn't have got someone that looked like a man as his girlfriend. And that's just the truth. She looks like a man. She's not attractive.
Well, this fruit cup doesn't realize that woman is just using him for whatever little bit of money.
He's giving it. Come on, Lou. That motherfucker, that nigga straight up. Let me tell you something. He's a mark, a hook. That motherfucker giving half his payday every day to her.
Of course, you could see it.
You see that without fail. Look at how he's a puppy dog. He's on Brennan's the other day, and then you can tell that he lives for this, because his statement he made, I got to be on. At least I did something. I was on Brennan's 10th anniversary. That was so big.
Who gives a fuck?
But to him, it was like,
oh my God,
he thought it was the best fucking shit that happened in the world.
Yo, this is the shit that fucking irritates me. Who cares what fucing show you go on? Like, I've had the opportunities to go on most of these fucking shows. I don't want it. I don't need it.
Listen.
Like, I'm content with where I am. Like, your fucking boy, PR Jim, he sent me a link to come on.
I know.
He was on. Like, no.
I know. You mean that the guy that wants me to believe that he never was really intended to troll me the whole time, that he was going to have me over in that contract with me over there? That we didn't figure that out,
Yeah,
it's simple.
Dude, that whole, Shuley was willing to bring me on his show again.
Right. Yes.
No. I went on once with Bob. It was cool.
Bob was a good guy. I like Bob. I like a lot of people. I like most of the chatters.
Do you feel vindicated going on MLC Numbskull? You go on there and they fucking ridicule you.
Right.
He's constantly berating you because
right.
you won't admit to yourself you're a faggot.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. 10%, 100%. 110%.
Quit saying the Valley of Men. No straight man on this planet sits there and says the Valley of Men.
Yeah, that's why I laugh when he attacks me.
Of 100 fucking
people in his town.
You were in the valley of their asshole.
Exactly.
That's it.
And if he's a fudge packer and that's what he does, then just be real about it. If you like taking it in the fucking ass, you dipshit motherfucker that you are, and I hope you're listening, because when you go and say that, I'm a he's a jailbird, that's all. He puts the pillow down in the bunk and he gets fucked in the ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does, And you live in a town of 100 motherfucking people and you've never experienced anything in life and you're 42 years old. By the time I was 42, I'd done enough for 10 motherfuckers a lifetime, the things that I fucking went through and done. And you haven't even been out of this one horse fucking town. I don't believe he's ever really had a girlfriend. I really don't.
No,
I believe that as a teenage boy,
you could see that fucking girlfriend Felicia of his is phony.
Right. She's smart. You got to give her a lot of credit, though. I give her credit.
The question is this. Is she using a 10-incher, 9-incher, 8-incher?
Right. She's strapping on. He's getting it.
She's dicking him down.
No, I said that from day one.
He
Day
is
one.
whipped. Remember, Karmic X, they put you on blast for not being able to make her come the first time you guys hooked up.
God. But it's over right there. The first time has got to be your best performance.
So, dipshit, she's playing you like the.
So what does that tell you, people?
You are.
If he's 42 and he could not do that and make her give it over again, he's got no experience, right? That means he's never fucked before. He was a virgin. He probably still is, and he likes to be strapped on. The woman that been strapping on, and she fucks him in the ass. She goats him, She goes like this, people. She goes
Again.
with the big old dildo in him. That's what she does, and he likes it, and he takes it.
No straight man plays a fucking leg guitar on a string.
Right? Yeah, my new guitar, buddy. Let's see. Let me see. Since I lost the weight, can I play my guitar? The fuck is that shit about? The fuck. And then the audacity to say, "What do we see? I would get out of bed with your 300, 400 views, motherfucker." Are you insane? Yeah. It's been coming back. I was back at the bottom again. But you know what?
Good evening, Mason.
You don't even got a third of what I got in views. You don't. You don't got. You hide all your streams. You don't let nobody see what you do. You lie about everything. You want to really sit there, Karmic X, and say that I need you? What the fuck do I need you for? I made my own way through the Dabbleverse, and I paid my fucking dues. I played it more costly than most people, and no one ran me off. I was a trooper. I hung. I did it. I got upset. I fucking fought. I called people's names. I did whatever it took. But you know what? I learned a lot. I matured a lot. And the thing is, because I'm such a fucked up individual in other ways of my life, that I was always in a down spiral, and I was fixing things like that. But the biggest thing for me when I left in April is I was this close to death. It was going to be over for me pretty quick. If I had kept gaining, I would have just had a massive heart attack and have been all over. Would have not recovered from it. I would have not been able to get the ambulance and go there and they bring me back to life. It'd have been a done deal for me. Or I'd had a massive stroke and I'd be a vegetable somewhere where they have to put me on a machine. And I don't want that. Because my body inside of me was like a 120-year-old man. I was that obese. And I would look in the mirror and I would be disgusted with myself. I turned the light off when I was in the shower. Because I never, ever was. I was always fit, and I had a nice physique, and I let myself go. But here again, people say I'm stupid. Well, yeah, you're right. I do have a lot of stupidness in me because by the way, I did 40 fucking years of hardcore drugs. You don't think that my fucking brain got ate up a little bit? But for a guy that's done that, as long as I have, I hold my composure. And I'm still pretty sane, and I know right from wrong, and I don't go out and hurt people, and I'm out trying to. Here's what my worry for Karmic is. Karmic is, and Lou pointed this out, and I forgot to get the side. If you put him side by side, he's Elton John. Elton John 10.0, 110%.
Bro, Elton John's his daddy.
I promise you that.
Bro,
but here's
this fucking clown is so stupid, dude. Like, you're fucking streaming inside your house. Are the lights that bright you need to wear sunglasses?
You know why you wear Lou? Listen to me. He's not wearing sunglasses because of any fucking lighting. He's doing it for one reason only. He lies so fucking much, and he don't know how to fucking. He's not a pro where he could fucking hide it. So that because most people you can catch lie in the eyes. That's the main place that we're gonna catch it. So he keeps those glasses because he knows he gives it away in his eyes. That's the reason why he wears sunglasses. I promise you that. They taught us that in the Sheriff's Academy. That was one of the things they taught us. What about liars? We had a whole thing, a whole 10 days on people that lie and how to recognize lies and all that. And let me tell you something. He hides his eyes because he don't want people to see his eyes shift, and he don't want to see what they're telling you because you're going to catch him because he's not good at it. He didn't train himself to do it right. You understand?
So is this one of the courses they taught you before you got kicked out for having cocaine in your pocket?
No, I made it through the academy. Then I went to my job duty, but I got caught with drugs while I was on duty. Yes, and I lost. I lasted 2 years. That was it. You know what I be in right now? Let's see. It was 88-2 was my class, and 90 I was busted. So you take 90 and you got it's 2020, 26 years, 36 years, Academy in 88. I'd have 30. I mean, my 38 year and be 60, and I'd still have 5 more years before I could retire. So I would have
Well,
34 years in
you can't say for sure.
with a great pension. If I would, if it would have fucked up.
Would you have still stayed in Chicago? But that's besides.
Well, if I wouldn't have fucked up,
money.
but I would. My family were my grandfather, my uncles, my cousin. I would have stayed in the business. I would have been. I would have stayed in a cop career. I would have definitely been a career cop. My goal, I would have probably wanted to get in the Chicago Police Department, like my other family. I wouldn't have stayed a sheriff. I would have used that as a stepping stone. Or I really always wanted to be Secret Service. That was what I was fascinated with the Secret Service. It's a great job. They make good money, and they got it pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? So
All right, so Ronnie Monk comes in with $1.99. Lewis and Joey together again. I love it.
thank you guys.
Hashtag fuck Clearwater Chad.
Oh no, Chad's a good guy. I saw him on a meltdown yesterday. I saw I saw this short yesterday, and he was like saying something about it, that he got bumped again from B Dabbler for Kim that she's been doing Dabbler News with Rocco on Saturdays. So he got bumped again. He wasn't happy about that. He said that
is he seriously like, bro?
well, he was like really depressed. I was worried about him. I almost picked up the phone and called. He said, "I need a friend. I need someone to talk to." He says, "I really," and he was like, you could tell he was being real serious.
Okay,
like he says, "I really need a real friend."
then maybe you reach out, but let's be honest, Clearwater, you're not bringing much to the table, buddy. Your appearances on the TCN with Joey, you're hunched over like a fucking.
Hey Lou, hang on.
waterfall.
Lou, I'll be right back. All right, 2 seconds, buddy. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Right?
well, I'm gonna take care of Rick from New York. Celebrates 19 months. Fuck Karmic in the mouth with a big black cock. There's that, folks. Rick wants to fuck him in his mouth with a big black cock because Karmic X wants it all. Mm, 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 mm. What else is new? Why did the chat stop rolling? What's going on? The dynamic duo is back together again. We're here. Cakes are deadly. Let me see. They say there's no snow in hell. Then explain cocaine. Come on, Fern Dog. Let's be correct here. Booger sugar. Booger sugar. We got to be right here. We got to say that booger sugar or that nose candy. That nose candy goes a long way for all those folks that love it. Keeps them up all day, partying all night.
Sorry about that, Lou. It was
Then they wonder why their hearts explode.
well, that's a good point that you're saying, Lou, because one thing I do know to be 100% true, and you've said it to me, a lot of people said that you could be really sick, but you must get your sleep. If you don't get proper sleep every day and rest the batteries and get your body to rest every day, you're going to really probably end your life quick. And that was my problem. I would sit, first of all, I got into this Dabbleverse and I fight with everybody and I would just fucking, things would drive me fucking nuts and where my head would explode. And I sit in a chair 20 hours a day. Sometimes I would go up for 2 days, locked into fucking streaming, fighting with people. And I'm like, I start eating a lot of food, a lot of junk food, and I start blowing up, and I'm like, holy fuck. And my doctor says, man, oh man, this is a problem. And with all the drug use, I've got enough problems, damage to the brain, damage to the heart, and I'm fucking gaining weight by fucking 10 pounds a week, at the average of 10 pounds a week. I would have never been in my body frame. Would have had to burst. My heart would have had to burst soon. It was there, this close. And everybody, people with this, when they goof around, they're going to have this, they bet on the death pool. Whoever would have had me probably would have won this year. 2026, if I didn't take care of my health, would have been it. I promise you, yeah. Yeah, please.
Yeah,
You said it right there, Kevin. Thank you.
To
know.
your little story there, I have an acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
He's about 45, I want to say, right about now.
Still young, very young.
And he played with a lot of that nose candy.
Yeah.
Had a stroke.
Yeah.
Doctor told him, yo, no more nose candy. The next one's going to kill you.
Yep.
Think about your daughter.
Yep.
And all that other stuff. Like, yo, you got to be careful with them drugs, man. And nowadays.
Today, especially.
Yeah, today, especially with that nose candy being cut with fentanyl. All kinds of shit.
A friend of mine, I don't have to give his name, his daughter was getting engaged, and the future husband came out to spend the weekend with her parents to meet him. My buddy called me. I never talked about this. I'm not going to get into it. And I got a call a couple of days later. I thought he was calling me, tell me how it went, because he really liked his son-in-law. He was educated. You know, he had his daughter get educated, and he thought it was he was happy with the choice she made. And not a drug addict or nothing like that, but something was laced one of his medications that he had. I don't know if it was something from the people that make the medications. It was laced with fentanyl, and he dropped at the dinner table right in front of the family, and he died. He overdosed on fentanyl that was in his medication, and that it was like his daughter is like wrecked for the rest of her life.
There was something I saw. I think it was a doctor, a clip that said, a ballpoint pen, the tip of a pen
yes.
of fentanyl is enough to kill you.
Not even that much, Lou.
Like, it's fucking nuts how some of these people could snort that shit and still live. Like,
here's my point with today's addicts. Everything has the potential of being, from the street drugs today, of having fentanyl in it, because that's what they cut it with. Hands down, that's what these motherfuckers do, because they don't care if it kills anybody. It's a cheap way to cut it and make them twice as much money on their product. And that's why they do it. Bottom line. Point is, it's a crapshoot. If you're an addict, at some point you got to say, it's a 50-50 chance every time I do fentanyl, I could die. Why would you even want to still be an addict with those odds?
Some people love the rush.
That's fucking crazy. And thank God I never got into heroin or fentanyl or anything like that. But I do have a lot of close friends that died that were serious heroin addicts, and they died. I've lost a lot of friends to drugs. I've lost a lot of friends that got killed because they were gangbangers on the street. So I've seen a lot of pain in my life, a lot of pain, which is kind of explains why some of the things why I am the way I am, because when you live in pain and you live in pain and you live in pain and then you self-inflict stuff on you and you're the fault of your own demise, I'm not looking for excuses. I'm not looking for a way out, but makes you think when you get in. My grandfather's words come so true to this age today now that when I turned 60. I used to be a hard ass. I used to be, I'm never going to be soft. I'm going to always be hard. I had my chest out. And he laughed at me one day, my grandfather. He says, he goes, yeah, you're just like I was when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever. I was 14 when he died, but he says, when you're in your 20s, you're going to think you're going to conquer the world. You're going to have all the women you want. Whatever you do, whatever route you go. He said, but I promise you this, mark my words. When you start getting into the mid-50s, your heart's going to start softening. And then anything bad you did, it's going to eat you alive. Every day when you go to bed, you're going to have dreams and nightmares. If you hurt anybody, it's all going to come. By the time you hit 60, you're going to be so soft like a grape. Your heart's going to be wanting to help people, and you're going to be filled with love. And I told him, I looked at my grandfather. I never disrespected any of my grandparents. I didn't. I said, Grandpa, are you nuts? Me? Soft? Never happened. He said, he laughed. He laughed in my face hard. And, of course, he passed on a couple months later. But he was right. Never would dream that I would be as soft as he predicted. It's going to happen to all men. Even men that kill 40 people that are in prison on death row, when they hit a certain age, you don't think they don't wake up in cold sweats and crying from the people they hurt, and then their heart they want to give? Because most serial killers and guys that are in for life from prison, they're nice to you. They really are. They roll out the red carpet for you, and they'll go out of their way to if you got no commissary to help another inmate. They're really cool. Cross them, and then you're probably going to get a shank in the shower, and they're going to kill you. But they generally are not mean-spirited people. They're sociopaths. A sociopath can go out and kill and sit down at dinner with his family like nothing happened, and he changes it. He's a good family. Most sociopaths are good parents. John Wayne Gacy was a real good parent to his daughters. He would never harm them. This guy killed how many kids? 40, 50 kids? They found 32 under his house alone. So, and we spent 40 years of taxpayers' money to study his brain before they executed him. And then they let him paint. They let him, he started painting, become an artist. And I even think some of his art sold. The only thing they wouldn't allow is the money to go back to his books. the money had to be donated to a charity. But they still let him have that kind of freedom. And he was no remorse when he died. He still blamed all the day they injected him as, they're wrong about me. I didn't do none of this. Okay, whatever. But that's just my point is, everybody has done bad. We all have. All of us have done something. And with me, I just call a spade, an orange, an apple. When someone attacks me and says I'm a scumbag and I'm a drug dealer and I'm a piece of shit, I got a question when they go hard at you. What's wrong in your life? What have you done wrong? Because you're not going to sit here and tell me you're fucking Leave It to Beaver or the Brady Bunch. If you're selling that tune, I don't fucking believe you. At least when I'm wrong, I come out and I'll say I'm sorry to somebody, or if I went after the wrong person, or I accuse someone of them lying on me when I was lying on them, at least I'm accountable. Not a lot of people can say that, and that's why that's how I'm going to restore my demons. Is I have to be 100% truthful to myself and realize no one made you live the life you live but yourself. Nobody. I made the choices, and I take full accountability for my life. And I want to live, and I want to do things with my grandchildren, and I want to win this election, and I want to stream with Lou. I'm happy tonight. Lou's back, and I want Cupcake to know this is nothing. Lou is still doing your show with you. We couldn't tell nobody until tonight, and we thank NJ and Ranger again. My hat goes off to you, brother, and you keep rocking. And I just wish people that judge so hard with people, like some people really judge me bad. I'm not saying I don't deserve most of that, but I think if you just would rethink some of the things and see the goodness in me and see that I am capable of changing and being a better person, and just see it that way instead of coming at me the way you do and assume this and say that, it's just stupid. This is what's ruining the internet and ruining the Dabbleverse. Okay, don't you want to talk about me? I don't care. You want to talk about all my bad? That's fine, but don't twist it and fucking lie on me and say this and that when it's not, that part's not true. That was my biggest beef with Cupcake, of him challenging me things that he knows without a fucking doubt, but he knows that rattles my cage, so he goes with it. Why do you want to put someone into a heart attack? Because that's the route I was going. Because I'm not a guy that's going to back off. And that's a bad thing for me, because I'm going to fight, whether it hurts me or not. And that's bad for me. So why would you want to? So don't say you're just general bust balls with people when you take it to the extreme too. We all do. I've took it to the extreme with him. I did things I should have said, or I take that full responsibility. But it wasn't nice. I didn't feel good about that. And I know it was wrong. I almost went hard on Lou on personal things. And I said, no. I can't do that. Because I truly love Lou as a friend. I consider him one of my good friends that I've known for a long time. I mean that I'll do anything for Lou. He knows that. And it bothered me because I know the evilness of how people want to rile me up and how they want to take things away from me, and they want to just fuck with my world. Because when I start making money, everybody wants to go tell people not to send me money. I don't tell nobody not to send money to people, but people do it to me. That's another thing that's got to stop. You shouldn't be telling people not to send anybody any money. That's none of your business. I don't do that to you. You shouldn't do that to me. If you don't like the show, and I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible at this, but I'm getting better. I'm trying. I'm making the effort. A lot of people don't even try. I try. I get up and I try. I've tried more new things, and I fail all the time. And you know what? That don't even bother me to fail. But Karmic fucking just thinking that this guy is so fucking stupid. He thinks he's the best thing that ever happened to Dell. He's better than everybody. But he's digging a hole. I was on Pat Dixon the other night for 4.5 hours. I love Pat. I love going on Pat. And then Doug came on there, which I think Doug is great. And
oh boy, this motherfucker want to start with some fake bullshit. This nigga really wants to take me to a place that he's not going to like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you read this one. You can handle this bitch ass motherfucker.
All right.
Because this is his first and only warning with that word.
Okay.
He is going to be suffering consequences.
Rev Fogley, thank you for dialing out. How much to kick Lou? Now, listen. Fair is fair. Now, I'm gonna have to go and say something on this. You personally don't like when Lou said a certain thing about someone in your family. You got very angry and very upset, and you have all the right to. If someone goes to that area, you did the right thing as a parent, and you got angry the right way, and I respect you madly for that.
Wrong. All I did was read a comment.
Let me finish. Now, I did watch that show, and it wasn't Lou that did start that day. It was coming for the chat room, and he did read the comment. Now, Lou, be the first to admit, he'll take a fight somewhere sometimes, and it'll go derail on him. He knows that. He knows that he's capable of fucking something up and getting himself in trouble. He knows that, more than anybody. But you got to bend too. Lou's not a pedo, and it shouldn't even be taught. That shouldn't even be part of that. So if you want the same respect, and I respect both of you guys, and I can't make you guys like each other, and I'm not even going to try. Lou knows how I feel about how I feel about if he's going to fight you. That's his business. But he just have the boundaries, and you got to have to put the boundaries too, my friend, because that's not fair to him to call him that, because he's not that. Lou is not that, and I'll defend him that to the end of that with anybody. And I'm trying to be very, very calm and wise with my choice because I think of you as a good friend. So, and I know you hear me and you understand what I mean. If you want things your way, you got to compromise and you got to give certain things that you shouldn't be doing. And that's all I'm going to say to that. And so I hope it works out. And I hope that someday you two can bury the hatchet. Anything's possible. So don't ever say it can't happen. But you got to bend too. You shouldn't be going after him with that because that's not right. It's not. Because he's not. Lou's a very good grandparent. Very good grandparent. And I'll testify to that because I've been around his family, and Lou's a good husband, and Lou's a fanatic when it comes to cleanliness. You never see a more immaculate fucking place than Lou's place. I promise you that. He's very prideful on how he dresses when he goes out in public. You know, he's not no rich man, but he dresses properly of his style. Always crisp and pressed, and he smiles everywhere he goes. He's always smiling. He's always nice to people, but he knows he fucks up too. He knows that he gets that demented in his head like I do, and he just forgets things. And he said that 100 times over. He knows that he could do that, but I don't want to condone that because Lou's not a pedo, and I would defend him every chance I got for that. It happened to me, and it's not fun. People who said that about me, and it's not that's dangerous words. So if you could do me the favor. You want to call him a fat, toothless bitch? That's fine. But not a pedo, please. So, and I'd be honest with you, anything with that kind of talk in it, I don't care how much money it is, I'm not going to read it. Not on this channel. Just like the same thing, I won't put up if anybody attacks your family and does in a bad way. I will do that for you too. I have to draw a line because I want peace. And I know you two can come to peace. So
see, what I should have done was highlighted that fucking chat. So he would see that, it was in the fucking chat and I'm just reading a comment.
Right.
And again, you're the stupid fuck who made the mistake and put it on Twitter, not me.
Right. So I hate to see my friend. When this happened with Bobby Nix, all that shit, 2K is my friend. I like 2K. I like a lot of the people that are. I've been caught in the middle. But see, when this all started back in the day, it started with a very good dear friend of mine that really cared enough to try to teach me the right way and wanted me to be. He said I had the potential of doing a good stream, and if I just do real content and forget about the trolls, just block them out of your head and worry about making content and being a broadcaster. And let me tell you something. He almost kicked me to the curb with the group, but that group respected me because I wouldn't trash Bobby Nix, I wouldn't trash 2K, I wouldn't trash none of those guys. They're my friend, but I wouldn't trash my friend Hackwright. And Electra, beautiful people that I adore, friends, real friends. And he got upset something that happened with them, but I got the respect because I didn't side with nobody, and I didn't get involved with that. And then he almost included me with them, but he knew that I was a good friend, and he told me that I shouldn't have did that to you. Another guy I'll do anything for. He's helped me in so many ways, and he's out of the scenes now. He doesn't really do the Dabbleverse stuff. Him and Lecter do unboxing Eric, and he does his own thing. He's a very talented guy, but he's taught me a lot of things. He knows how to tell you what. He knows how to broadcast. He knows how to have fun. He told me every time, don't do this unless you're having fun. Don't put money on this. If you're having fun, And Lou, that's why now I finally understood what Lou's been saying this whole time. Lou says, I don't want to go on people's show. I don't really give a fuck about the money. I don't really give a fuck that my channel has not grown. I do the streams that I care about to have fun. And I'm like, Lou, but at one point you want to, and I don't care. And Lou would say that, and I'm like, come on, Lou, everybody likes money. He said, that's not the point.
Yeah, we all like money.
Lou
There's
pounded my
nothing
head.
wrong with it. But at the same time, you're doing this for fun.
Right.
Like,
And-
we're not professional people and all this and that.
Right.
And
right.
he comes in with another $4.99. I know for a fact he knows exactly who wrote it. He read it. He is culpable.
Okay.
Someone in the chat by the name of Defamatory Rev Lee, like with a fucking stupid AI photo.
Yeah, I think I saw that guy
personal-
running around it. Yeah.
So I know that person personally? No, I don't.
And in Rev, I got a bone to pick with you because you claim to be my dear friend, but someone said, ain't you real good friends with Rev? I said, I have a lot of respect for Rev Bugley. We are tight. He's my boy. And you put a pretty not too nice of a comment in Granny's chat the other day about me and Mike Machete and diss me like I'm just some piece of garbage. And I can show you, if you don't believe me, that's what you said. And the friend that I know you are, you really kind of hit a hot spot with me there, but I just let it go because I didn't want to say nothing. But so my point is, you can get sometimes too angry and judge your reasoning too, how you think. We all do. That's my whole point to this. And I was really shocked when I saw this, that you really said that about me, but it is what it is. You know, I still respect you and I still consider you my friend, but I'm a guy that I don't believe in doing that to friends. That's why when Lou and I had a falling out, I had to stop myself because I was wrong. Whether he did it, whether he wanted to go that route, I couldn't do it because it was wrong. And that's when you got to say, either we both got to fix it, but we both knew it was wrong. And that's why we decided to nip that in the bud. We talked about that the next day. I got a phone call. He said, listen, let's make this as short as we can. And he was very gentleman about it. Lou was, I'm listening. He goes, hear me out, and you could tell me what you think. I said, you're 100% right. We should never have to take that, being that we are friends, and what happened, but we cannot let that happen to each other no more. We can't. He goes, because I got angry and I saw myself going to be that guy that I don't want to be either. So it could be done for anybody. You guys got to just think, because I don't want people to be talking about other people's kids, and I don't want people to talk about my kids and people, because there's a lot of people out here that are just hateful, and they're very fucking hateful in this Dabbleverse. But they'll always find the weak spot of somebody and attack that, you know? But see, here's one thing about me. I've been a loudmouth character my whole life. I've always been vocal. Like I said, growing up, when I had my first child, I was 17, but I go visit my mom with my daughter. If it was after 10 o'clock, I wasn't allowed in my mom's house because her neighbors would complain because I was generally naturally loud. My wife told me today, we're in the car having a normal conversation. I turned it up 3 decibels, not to yell at her, because I was getting into the conversation and my voice rose 3 decibels. She goes, Jesus Christ, 10 years, you'd think you would learn. And I go, I'm sorry, babe. I can't help myself. I get excited with certain conversations, and then my voice gets just fucking loud. As you guys think you heard me my loudest? You have not. That's the scary part. So, I could go fucking very high tone loud, and then
we could all get there, but we got.
And I don't want to be that guy.
You know, from Yankee Fan for Life 21. Lou, do you feel Joey is cock blocking you from his seat? No, I have my woman, and I'm happy with my woman.
My God, that's funny.
And he's happy with his wife.
Yes,
like,
I got a good wife.
Fuck, like, where do you people come up with this shit?
It's just,
like,
I can't even get angry at it because it's like when she sat me down and said, "Do you think it bothers me when they call me a whore and I suck black cock and all that?" I go, but it bothers the fuck out of me. She says, but do I do that? No. Am I a whore? No. She goes, you know I'm not. My kids know I'm not. Your mom knows I'm not. So who gives a fuck what these punk motherfuckers think?
Seriously.
She's right. Because 95% of yous will run your mouth in the fucking microphone and you won't do shit. You won't.
So there's the person who said what they said about Rev on Sunday's show.
Yeah, and that's not right. You know?
Here, look, I'm going to highlight the person this time so they could say, "Oh my God, I'm culpable."
Yeah.
Lou, that thin-skinned Rev timed me out, timed Muddy out. Like, dude.
So,
All
This
right,
is-
what?
let's get to the karmic. Ready? All right,
Dude,
so
we got 12 minutes.
we do?
Yes.
What
But
time's? Oh, we're going an hour
I'll
and a half.
let
That's
you-
right. We agreed on an hour and a half
let-
show.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half.
Well, we can show.
Oh,
We
never
got,
mind.
we got 10 minutes. We'll do karmic. We had a lot to catch up on. So, and I'm sure they're all excited. And every Wednesday.
Before you go there, let's read.
All right, let's read.
his next
super
comment.
tips. Let me see if I got any super tips. Supertips.gg/Joey C. Let me check that out. Okay, no, I don't see no unplayed. Let me see. So we got no super tips, but we got some super chats. Lou, you want to read?
We read all the super chats. We're all caught up on super chats.
All right. We're on a membership drive, guys. We really want to start doing member streams, and I want to get to 200. Now I think I was 43 away the other day, but I lost 15 more members, so now it's 53, 58. And somewhere through the course, people will go back and sign up and they'll on their own. 'Cause even when I was going, 80 people, 75 to 80 people stayed, always renewed their membership.
You got to give out the 10 for the month. You haven't done.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Let me do that right now.
So Rev says this show is named Busting Balls. That's what I do. Your co-host Joe talks shit about you for months, and it shows with people who wanted to take you down. If you're mad, sorry, I make jokes.
No, I'm not mad. You're misreading me. I'm just saying you got upset about a certain thing that was being said, and calling him a pedo. That's not a joke. You are one of the funniest guys I know. I would never get mad at you. All I'm saying is, if you're
that part there is subject to opinion, but okay.
I'm just saying, if you want respect,
Only
and not
thing
certain
Rev
things.
Hug Lee has ever done that was super fucking funny was give that fucking Fisher Price laptop to Jay.
Well, I think he's done a lot
And
more.
hands
That's my
down,
opinion.
that was, and
Classic.
I will say it here again, that was fucking hilarious and classic.
It was.
That he
I thought
said
I could. I fell out of my chair when Jake was opening that fucking thing up.
Dude, that shit was funny. And then the
Great,
video
great.
Jake made,
It was.
not funny, Rev. Not funny. Oh no, Jake, that was funny.
That was funny, very funny. I'm gonna give out some. I forgot about this. We got to give 10 memberships. So I'm gonna give out the 10 memberships now, real quick. I have to find them here. Membership streams. I said no, it's not. They were just here a second ago.
Like again, Rev, you're the one who goes on to other shows talking shit about me. I don't go into other chat rooms talking shit about you. I don't give a fuck about you. When this show is done, nigga, you are a figment of my imagination. Unlike you.
Yeah, I think that's how I want to be. I don't want to fight with people. And listen, you can't get along with everybody. And there's some people I don't think I could ever forgive. And
it's why I've always said, yo, he leaves me alone. I don't give a fuck about him.
Right.
At the end of the day, yeah, I've said some shit.
Yes.
But it's what they want to consider satire.
Right,
That's what I'm going to run with.
Yeah. And what Lou's point there is when people came after my family really hard, like Melton tore me up, a couple years ago. Everybody said, but it's just a satire. What do you care? Why you care? Why you care about what you don't even know me? And I'm like, but dude, don't you got any compassion in your heart to sit there and desecrate someone that's not here to defend themselves? I mean, I was raised a little different. I got a little bit more code of ethics of how you're supposed to act and think. And I guess I really didn't understand comedians, some of these raw comedians that don't care when they go for the throat. And it was just mind-boggling and frustrating because where I come from, I promise you, this is no lie. You see it on the news every day. If you come with that shit to my neighborhood in Chicago, you're not leaving that block. You're not going to jail. You're not going for a fucking Santa Claus ride. You're not going anywhere but a fucking cement box. And that's a fact.
He's going to see Santa Claus just in a different...
I promise you that. I got no lies to tell you. If you got out of pocket in my neighborhood, you weren't warned, you weren't grabbed and got your hand shaken or slapped around, you did something that you shouldn't have done, it was over. You were a memory. Mm-hmm. And they didn't care about police because the police didn't fucking fill out half those investigations anyhow. They brushed it off as, Okay, another gangbanger missing. They didn't give a shit. And the gangbangers don't give a shit about the cops.
Nope.
They'll shoot the cops just like they shoot each other.
He's replying, Joe, so we have to, have a moment to reply back.
Go ahead.
So saying you're going to kill my family is satire? Sure. In my world. Talking about my kids is satire? I don't talk about your kids. I said what I said the one time and never brought them back up again. I don't.
And you agree that children should be off limits, still, right, Lou? You do
again. I said what I said the one time and never mentioned them again.
And I believe that.
I said what I said about his family.
Right.
And I, to this day, feel what I feel. Right. But I'm not bringing it up. This is a whole new year. Right. I left what I said in 2025 and 2025.
Right.
And I'm not denying I said every bit of it because I did in 2025. But you've also fucking come around saying you know my fucking home address. You want me deported by ICE, which is fine because, again, they're going to send me back to Puerto Rico and I'll come back on a flight the next day. It's not a big deal.
This part's true.
Like, at the end of the day, dude, I don't like you. You don't like me. We don't have to be cordial with each other.
That's true.
Just don't speak on me. I won't speak on you. Remember, buddy, you called my wife a $10 crack whore selling crack under a bridge.
Yes, I remember that. So
I don't care if you got screenshots. Again, bro, I don't give a fuck. You want to go get your lawyers involved? We could do this all day, every day, dog. I will be more than happy to take away your fucking factory.
See, this is what I hope.
Because you said that stupid shit on a fucking show that you own a factory to that other greasy fuck granny. So shit that you say and shit that you show gets thrown back in your face and you don't like it.
Yeah.
Never happened? Keep thinking that. I got the fucking screenshot.
So I'm hoping that we could all just, like I said, if we can't get along, then probably just not speak at all. It's just
like I said, dude. If you come here, we don't go to you. No. We're doing a show. If you don't like me as part of the show, hey, every Wednesday night at 6:30, just don't tune into Joey. No. That's simple.
Listen,
Joey streams 3 other nights during the week. Yeah. He'll be more than happy to.
And like I said, I'm not yelling at anybody, or I'm just pointing out things that if you want something, if you want a give from someone, you have to give and maybe lighten up on. It's got to be both ways. You guys got to understand that him saying anybody that wants, if they bring a child involved and they do that would be wrong. And then you calling him something he's not, like a pedo, that ain't right either. So if you want the respect and want it to stop, you don't want nobody talking about, which I agree, then you can't come back with fucking throwing it because you know he's hot-headed. You know he's got a temper. So all you're doing is fueling him. And then he gets spurred out and he fucking really goes posto, and then he damages himself because.
Let's be honest. That's what they want.
I know that. I understand that.
They love to, oh my God, he's a low cal. He just spurred so easy. Yeah. He's so thin-skinned. At the end of the day, I don't play by the rules. I'm going to say the first thing that comes to mind. And if I say I want to murk a bitch in Minecraft, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah. If I want to fucking drop a bunch of N-bombs, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Which is I understand that.
Like I've said before, this nigga couldn't hang where I hung.
Right.
He couldn't be around the motherfucking killers I hung out with.
I'm going to get myself a Red
wrong
Bull.
One. Sorry. Wrong one.
So at the end of the day, I've got killers in my family that would be more than happy to have fun with you in Minecraft.
Right.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. And
what's the next video?
Well, I was going to play a little karma, and we're done. Oh, I'm going to give away I'm going to give the membership. So I'm going to give away 10 memberships that we give to give. I just gave out 5 gifted memberships.
You did?
So you could pull that. You could pull that up, and
they didn't show up.
Well, and they'll come. You see it now?
So Clearwater Chad got one. Mud Shark Unite got one. Meat Whistle got one. Pest got one, and Fern Dog got one.
All right, Fern Dog. Hey, some good guys got them. Meat Whistle. That's good. These guys got Mud Shark Unite. All right, good. I'm glad. So I got 5 more here. I'll give away. Let's do the other 5 and enjoy it. And let me see. So I got to put these other 5. That's the first 5. I got to close this and go back here. All right. Now I go back here.
Oh, now they're showing up on this side.
Yeah, it takes a minute. It takes a minute.
Oh,
I learned.
the
You
law
know? Did you
plays.
start seeing the delay between EV Bucks and YouTube?
Sometimes there is a delay, but the law plays by the rules. Save your pennies. Hey,
But see, the law don't always play by the rules.
Thank you.
They don't. The law don't. In certain places they don't. And that's the sad part because that's what makes things get out of pocket for like the Constitution and the laws that are written to protect people. But cops don't play the fair game either. I know a lot of cops that don't play. They break all the rules, and it's not funny. But
Your next set went to Dr. Mark, Harry Dunno, OG Mumbling Nick,
all right,
Brian
Clotter, good guy. Love
Slaughter,
Brian.
okay, and
I don't know this last guy.
Slow Money 762.
Oh, Slow Money. It must be a new player in town.
Yeah.
I don't know what that guy
So
is.
there, you got 10 more memberships for the month.
There we go.
Now you're what, 20 something?
Well,
away?
I was originally 43, then I lost 15. I think it was. We lost 50, so 40, 50. So I was 58 away. Now we just put 10 back in. So 48 is the number for 200. And, like I said, if you want.
Are you trying to get to 200 to do a show or?
Well, yeah, I said if we get to 200, I can start doing member streams again.
Maybe just. You got enough people to do a member stream.
I'll probably do it. I can do it by myself. I don't care about that. Whoever wants to come on, anybody I do a show with, it's their choice if they want to come on to the member stream. I'll leave that to them. If they're busy that day and they can't, I'm not going to get crazy over it. But if they say, hey, I'll pop on for an hour tonight on Sunday with you, it's fine. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do it a little differently this year. I'm going to leave it 2026 when I start. I'm going to go back to doing a Sunday member stream. No, I can't do Sunday. I mean Mondays member stream. I do it Sunday with Mike. It'll be Mondays. Mondays will be the member stream. Or I could do it Saturday. Saturday or Monday. Probably be better to do it on the weekend. So say Saturday. So we do it Saturday night, say 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock, whatever, Or we could do it earlier. We could do it 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, whatever. It's not gonna be mandatory. If I do busting balls at Lou and I got this.
Why don't you do your member stream like on a Monday night? Because
I could do that.
Saturday night.
A lot of chaos.
I know you're friends with Rob, Jib, and them. They're doing their show Saturday night. You don't want to.
I'm not. And I've always been pretty good about that. Not trying to do a show with people. I mean, sometimes it crosses, but I got a letter from somebody the other day.
But
yeah.
Try if you
I try to be courteous.
Try to avoid it.
I do try to avoid it. I mean, it's not like we got assigned time slots in the bigger shows. That's my time slot because that's full of shit. They don't. Nobody owns a time slot. You two don't give you. You're the bigger show. This is a shot you get. This is not ABC, NBC, CBS, Channel 32. It's none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Joe. Come on. Let's play this clip. Let's get into a little more before we punch out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get it up here.
Give the people what they want.
All right. Lou, I'm trying to get my little thing over here. All right, here we go.
Well, you got the video down below where you're going to add to the screen. So
yeah, but I don't see something.
I'm going to get.
Nope, it's up there. It's down here. It's gonna be. See, when you do this, let me just do it like this. No, it's already in the scene. See, because it's just where did it go? It went attached itself to the.
I don't know.
Should have. It's right here. I found it's right here. There it is. I'm sorry. There it is. I forgot. If it's coming up for screen share, I have a box there. We just click the eyeball for screen. If it's coming from your computer, you click the box that says.
Really?
Yeah. You see that screen right there? Screen share. All you do as soon as you bring it in, I don't have to bring it up. It already goes to that box automatically.
Which one did you click on?
Right here. Watch. See, screen share. I got it off the internet. Screen share. Bam. If it's from your computer, media share.
I see which one you're doing. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Got
so this is a stream that Carmick did. I
you
think 4 hours ago, 4 or 5 hours ago.
Before you continue that, Joey, why is Rev a millionaire, but Granny and you have to grip to get to Hackamania?
Well, I'm not. First of all, I'm not trying to grip to get Hackamania. A couple people want. First of all, Storage Pours 2 is being done there, and they feel that I should be there for that. Okay, but listen to me. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I don't care to go. I told you, I'm being very honest with you. I might not be able to go into a room with a certain individual. It might get really ugly, and only two things are going to happen. Either I'm going to get my living shit kicked out of me and go to the hospital, or he's going to get his living shit kicked out of him. He's going to, or we're both going to kick the shit out of each other, and we're going to wind up in jail in fucking Clark County. Because I don't think I could be compassionate to walk in there and hold my head up high with the certain person that's going to be there. I'm being honest.
And you're both out of towners, so you could expect that. But the official Citizen M wants to know, why is Rev blocking comments?
I don't know. I mean,
I couldn't answer that. I'm not a.
I didn't even, I would hope that they would. I would hope that they would, especially because I know how Tom Gully used to do that shit. He would get mad about that. I hope they must be, if they're really hateful, then I can understand. But we're trying to be more free with the chat room and give them their chat room. I'm trying to do that too. I'm trying to make a lot of adjustments here.
I don't have that push play.
Okay, here we go. Let's. This is Karmic's scream to this is his video.
Dude, look at these fucking colors he's got up on the screen.
Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking.
A bunch of neon lights.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Here's the screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Here he is. Oh, you see that?
Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm hitting the ground running today. Figured why not? Why not bring whatever the fuck I do to this?
See that? You see her right there? You see Felicia right there?
Stream.
See her?
So yeah.
That fucking jacket just says it all.
Did you see her in the background?
Over the
like
last
mirror. Look at that. See her right there sitting?
For about a year and a month now.
And what? I see a green screen.
She's fucking sitting right there in this fucking thing. Don't you see the person sitting in the chair right there?
All the time.
Look.
Oh, of course it is.
Look at what?
In his glasses, there's Felicia sitting right. People are sitting right there.
Oh, okay. You got to look at his glasses. Now say that, Joseph.
Oh, I thought you knew what I was talking about. She see her as plain as day sitting there.
It was, oh my God. If you guys want to really, really see some horse shit,
they're right there sitting in a chair. Now,
of my stream,
I can't say that's her, but it looks like two people. That might be his parents.
It was very.
Nah, his parents wouldn't be there.
Very light.
But you definitely see people sitting in the chair. I mean, I play this day.
All that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to zoom in.
No, it's her. It's her. You can see Felicia. You can tell that's her. You can tell now it's her.
Things here and there. So
he just finished the stream 89 minutes ago.
I guess.
So let's see what he's got to say.
Better what I talk about, what I carry on about, and how I approach my audience that I've cultivated.
What will be his word of the day? Any guesses, people?
Unfortunately, a lot of the.
Because he's always got some word of the day.
Other venues, and they're like,
he's cultivating. Here, let me stop this. I've always tried to cultivate my fans, and I built a Karmic. You don't. As soon as you get the fucking red ass because you don't like what somebody says to you, you motherfucker. Everybody that pays you $1, everybody pays you $5. You tell fuck you to everybody. You went down in your fucking in the people that watch you. You're getting what they call stuttering John money now. You're getting nothing but troll money. You got nothing but troll. You don't have a fan base no more. I don't have a fan base. I only got a handful of people that I can call fan. Rest are trolls. I've been trolled for 3 years. I try to tell this moron. He's going to have the audacity to say he's better than everybody, and that I need. Where the fuck do I need to ride your fucking ass coattail, Carmen? Tell me what I need from you. What do I need from you? I'll go toe to toe with you in a stream. I'll outlast you hours and hours going one-on-one, me streaming, you streaming. I could talk for hours. I could yell just like you. I could get spurred out just like you. Where are you better? You're a fucking idiot. Please, everybody wants to know that you suck dick. That's what we want to know. How big is the dick that when she straps on is going in your ass? That's what they want to know. You understand? Be real. I don't personally condone that shit, but I'm not going to sit there and say that you disgust me. That's your business. If you like it in your ass, then take it in your ass and tell about it. But don't hide. You're too much of a closet freak. It shows. Guys that didn't grow up in a house that were normal and that got good grades and they were pretty sheltered from stuff, they wouldn't see the new. Guys like Lou, guys like me, guys like some of the real smart chatters, we know what you are. You can't fool us, you moron. Look at you. Look at that fucking Frankenstein looking mummy looking fucking haircut. That jacket is fucking. That fucking jacket stinks so fucking bad. I can see the sweat running out of it. You walk on the road and you carry a fucking foo-foo fucking scarf.
A what scarf?
A foo-foo scarf, whatever the fuck that is. And what is it? What is the thing he calls himself when he puts all that shit on? What is he?
Caddy Z.
Caddy Z? Well, guess what, Karmic? Just for you. Hi, I'm Josephina. Josephina's my new name. And I'm going to do what I think of Karmic. Karmic, now, darling, please stop this. You know you like to pudge that fucking that fudge up your ass. Don't deny it now. You love it. You know you do. You know you like a dick or two in your mouth. We know it. You know you like a good old-fashioned orgy where you got cocks all around, where you just get on your knees and suck, 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 come, 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 yum, yum, yum.
Karmic wishes he was around the Studio 52 days.
He perfect. He would probably fucking kill it there because that's his action. There was more gay people that went to Studio 54. The guy that owned it was a gay man or bisexual at least. He liked men and women. Steve, what was his name? Steve, what was his last name? Steve. His name was Steve. He went to Club Fed. Okay. You know, Steve. I forgot what his last name was. Anybody who know can help me out in the chat room. What was the guy that owned Studio 54? Steve what? I can't remember his last name.
Steve the butt fucker? Who knows?
And he liked it. He told the guy. He told his own waiters and bartender. He went right up to him. I feel like sucking a dick tonight, so bring it over here, baby. And that's how he was. People loved him because he was him.
Joey,
so, you know.
Okay. The way you just said that will make me question you.
I don't care, Lou. Lou, I'm sorry, Lou. I'm Josephina right now, okay?
No,
Please,
it's not
stop.
Josephina. It's Josefina.
Josefina. I'm Josefina. I don't know if you guys ever saw, there was a fucking short made of me. I was a Puerto Rican prostitute. Did you see that one, Lou? Remember that one?
Yes, I remember that.
I wish I could find that one. Someone made me into a Puerto Rican AI prostitute, and I was a flamer in this video. It's on the internet somewhere. Someone find it. It's me as a Puerto Rican thraga.
No, we don't want to see that ever again.
Yeah, that was creepy. But this is what I'm talking about, this guy. Karmic, you fucking look like fucking... I can't... If I put fucking Frankenstein next to you right now, you look just like Boris Karloff. Do you take a shower? Because do you sleep with that fucking jacket on? And please stop saying that she's your girlfriend. You're her sugar daddy. She sucks other men off while you're in the house, while you're watching, if you want to participate. You probably do, and you probably are intimate with the man that she's with. It's a classic cliche, buddy. I grew up in a big city. I seen a lot more than you. Way more than you. You're wet behind the ears of 42. But, Joey C, what is he? That makes him a man? Yes, I'm a man. I'm all man. I consider, one thing I will say, I am a man.
Time out, Joey. I recall him saying he was more of a man than you.
He did say that.
And this, my guy, you're 42 with no kids. Hey, more power to you that you don't got kids.
He told me being a man, being a dad doesn't make me a man.
Being a dad makes you a man because you're instilling manhood into your kids.
I was a boy when I had my first child.
If they're boys, and you're instilling, I don't know what you would really instill in your daughter, but what signs to look out for from a man and a teenage boy coming up in this world. Because you know what? I taught my daughters, hey, these are the signs. All motherfucking kids your age, all they want to do is one thing.
Right. I said both my daughters, I told them.
You got to teach your kids these lessons.
I'll be honest with you.
So you turkey baster man.
Right. But he says...
keep saying you are from a valley of men.
Men. That's a gay thing.
That is in San Francisco where all the faggots hang out.
Now, if it's a bit and you really just think that it's funny, you used to do funny stuff in the beginning. You're not doing it. Listen, I watched too many of your mannerisms and how you act. When you were in the car the other day, what was the guy you made up? Did he made up some guy was driving him? It really was. We all know it was Felicia, but they gave it some kind of
some shit like that.
I gave it whatever, some Spanish name
earlier in the chat.
It's how he talks. Listen to me. If that wasn't the gayest thing, huh?
The way he holds a cigarette is all feminine.
Right. I mean, guys don't hold cigarettes like this, like a woman does.
Fucking faggot freak over here.
And it's okay, Carmen. What do you think people are going to misjudge you? Let me tell you something, buddy. There's a lot more homosexuality in the Dabbleverse than you think. There's a lot of transvestites in it that are a lot of them, big community in this Dabbleverse. So there's a lot of gay people here, or bisexual people. A lot of men in the chat room that have sucked dick. You understand? But I don't judge them.
at the end of the day, you would be more respected if you finally came out as your true self.
You're becoming Southern John, buddy. You're becoming 10.0 Southern John all the way.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You lie like him.
I'll tell you right now, you little fruit cup. Don't bring it because you don't want it.
You didn't tell me that I don't want none of you. When you say stupid shit like that, Carmick, I've eaten you up already 6 times. I went on MLC with you. Brennan brought me on. I fucking buried you on MLC. Alex Stein called me during a live stream, and your fucking ass didn't hear that what he said. You didn't even fucking you say talking this big game. I'll only do Joe Rogan. I'll do Alex Stein and Brennan. You didn't even follow up when you knew Alex was a big game. You didn't even care. You didn't even show respect. Mersh made that phone call, the first one, but I promise you, I hand to God. Alex said it plain as day. If I didn't want you to go on that show, and I would have said that no, fuck this guy, he's a piece of shit, you weren't on that show, baby. I promise you. No matter what nobody thinks of me, I'm like, I text Alex, he answers me back within fucking 2 minutes. It's the most. Usually within 10 seconds.
Like, yo, how do you not follow up? It was simple. Shuley told Joey, hey, you guys want to come on? I told Joey straight up, no.
He did.
Shuley extended the invitation through Joey.
He did.
Live on his channel. I'll have him on any time. And I told Joey, no, I'm good. Don't need it. Don't want it.
Right, you did. You very much did. You did. And I respect that. He went on Bob's Levy. We went on Bob's together. You went on that.
Yeah, because you fucking left our morning show, you asshole.
I've done that a lot. I used to piss Lou off. I would say, we'd have a 9 o'clock show, and I'll be right back. Where you going? I got to go over to Bob's show. You're leaving our show to go to another show? Yeah, I did it a lot of the time. I didn't give a fuck.
You fucking asshole.
I didn't give a fucking piss Lou off. I loved it.
This shit here has the opportunity to go be on Alex. Another person worked it out for him, and he doesn't even answer an email.
And I went there with good heart intentions to just gas him up. That's all I did.
You don't have the chops to get on Joe Rogan, you fucking fruit cup. Like, get that out of your fucking head already.
I just don't understand, Carmick. You came out and made everybody believe you were a real nice guy. And you know what? I know you're not a criminal. That wasn't my point. And then someone gets your chat and says, Joey C., you're going to let it slide what he said about your parent? And right away you go, call the FBI. Listen, buddy, it ain't going to be the first time the FBI's been at my door. It ain't going to be the last time, probably. I'm assuming.
God. What was that comment he made about you, bro? You're doxing his family and all this other shit. Hey, stupid.
You doxed your family, not me.
No. Let me finish, Joseph, please. Stupid. You have a public Facebook profile with your fucking family on it.
All on it.
What do you think is going to happen? It's a public platform.
Right.
It's not a private. Now, if you have it private, it's a different story. Then I would give you the proper saying, he's doxing you. But no, your stupid ass leaves it public. So everyone and their mama can find out.
You left your parents open like that.
And see that you went fishing on a fucking lake, most likely, because you have no oceans in Minnesota.
I try to tell this guy. He thinks he's been trolling. No troll. You know what they did to me and my wife? You know what some of these fucking guys did? I still got a guy for 3 fucking years, still can't get me out of his life. Okay? Still, why am I such a big deal to this guy? I'm a nobody, and he fucking lives, eats, and breeds me. But he's a nice guy, according to other people, that were just as bad as of a troll as him. That group of guys that first came out and trolled me, they were the worst of the worst. When it comes to being not nice people, with the exception of 1 or 2 of them, they didn't go in. They pulled out on the hard stuff, the real hard. But there was 3 guys. They didn't give a fuck about anything. They didn't give a fuck about a 3-month-old grandbaby. They didn't give a fuck. They tacked hard. And I warned you. I said, if you get to this, the more you get popping, the more they're gonna hate you. But
if Fruity Booty would have had an Ian Hawk, a Dabble Storian, and Rochi really go hard on him, he might have quit and killed himself.
Well, he even said that. He goes, I don't have to take the. You don't. I don't think you would make Minecraft. It. I barely made it until I got strong again at the end because they were starting to fucking wear me down. But because of me, of what I know how I am as a person, I couldn't allow that. I couldn't allow me to go out like that. So I hung in and I fucking discussed. And I don't care what they think. They think they destroyed me. How? Where did they ever destroy me? By putting all the videos they put up on their channel? What do I give a fuck about that? I talked about everything that I've fucking done wrong in my life. I was transparent about the things I've done wrong in my life. And they think by taking my content and making their own video, putting their thumbnail on it and going over it by adding things to it. Rochi's wants to go sell the story. He's an honest fucking journalist. He's a fat fucking cigarette smoking cancer motherfucker that if it was my choice, I would wish he would die. That's the truth. Because he's
Minecraft.
And that's how I feel. He's a garbage fucking worst of the worst. He is. But he thinks he's good and he gets to it. He don't. The point is, he's stupid. Anybody that would take a nobody like me and keep going on and on, they're dumb. And then they're going to say that they're showing big when they do what they do to me, and when they do other shit, it shows. And you know what? So give credit where credit's due. You're nothing without that show over there is nothing if they don't have Joey C in their life. And the guy to come up and tell me, I am to him what John is to Shuley. You're not even in fucking Shuley's or John's fucking league, number one, to even make a statement like that. Okay? Number fucking two, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Okay? I know what my accomplishment, I know how I fucking picked and rose, did things and injected myself. But everybody at the end of the day that was at the top, they really liked me generally. They know my heart. You can call whatever you want. They're making fun of me. Let me tell you something. You know how many times that when Shuley finally let me in on the mic bit, I didn't know for a couple months they were fucking with my mic and turning my mic off, fucking with my mic to crackle, until they finally fucking told me they couldn't go no more because that's how much they like me. You know, they couldn't do it no more to me. But they fucked with me 2 months, and we kept the bit. And I don't really care that you think I'm a scumbag because you know what? I ain't gonna change nothing that I did in the past. I'm not going to go ever do that stuff again because it's not me and it's not my life no more. But if you don't like what I did, that's your fucking business. I don't give a fuck because you have no clue what I did it for and why I did it for. I am the only one that know it. And I don't blame nobody. Nobody forced me to do nothing. Don't put a gun to my head and tell me to do anything. And to think I'm dumb, that's my best asset. When you guys play I'm a dumb motherfucker. I'm not book educated. You got me there. But I'm far from fucking done. I'm from dumb, trust me. I'm a pretty skilled guy when it comes to certain things. And, you know, I'm not dumb at all. I play dumb really good. Because when you got to catch somebody, you got to lower to their level. And that's just a fact. So I don't really give a fuck if you go and do 10 videos tomorrow on me. Like the new ones that are coming out. That guy did me the biggest favor. By putting my court proceedings on, he's brilliant. Because you want to know, if he does it like he did it yesterday, transcript for transcript, you're going to see I didn't lie about my charges. He just made me a whole person that I am truthful. So go for it. You backfired on your ass to destroy me. It made me a whole person because I told you what I was convicted for with the federal case. I told you how everything went. And now that you're going to see I told everybody, go get the transcript, the real transcripts of everything I ever done. And if you want to match the transcripts, the real transcripts, to some of the fake shit everybody's put out of me, you'll know who's the real fucking truthful. And you know what? The real people in this Davos, no, I'm 100% real. Always have been. I speak from here. And I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. I don't. And I'm not afraid of nobody. Yeah, you think because that's just me. When I get fired up, but corner me in fucking public. And I don't give a fuck about police or jail. And that's why I want to pull up and not take the offer to Hackmania. Because I cannot promise myself that it won't be bad for me. It's going to be bad for me more than anybody. Because I'm not going to stop and they're going to have to put me in jail.
I hope you guys are well. Yeah,
I promise you fucking that.
I do.
Because he deserves everything he would get. He's a fucking scumbag. Let's get back to Carmen.
No, it's time to wrap up.
We're going to wrap it up? We're going to pick up this. We had a lot to catch up to. We wanted to interact with the fans. And we wanted to just talk and get
Then why is this stupid shit still
with
fucking
you.
playing when you remove it?
No. You got to do this.
Grab it over here. So.
I got it on here. That's why.
Well, yeah, I hope
you hear it there. Okay,
hang on.
You didn't hit the eyeball. You moved it the wrong way, Lou.
Makes fun of me wishing people well.
You moved it the wrong way, and you're in the wrong room. It's playing over here. See, you went out of the room. That's what happened, Lou. So we want to go here, share screen. It leaves. Now we don't. You have to stop it here first.
Okay.
And then you don't get the gray screen. Say we did it right. It went to the set without messing up our set. Now it's gone.
I'm gonna get myself a Red Bull.
Oh, you gotta be fucking.
No, because you went up because
I'm just gonna
because it's up here too. So we have to stop it here.
A Red Bull, so I'm still with you. I'm just gonna.
So it's here. It's one of these eyeballs are on.
Grab it over here. So
it's right there. No, that's not that
I
one.
hope you guys are well. Yeah, I hope you're
not that one.
well. I do hope
It's
you're
there, right
well.
there. There it is, right there.
Oh,
see, there you go. That's all. You got to make sure the eyeballs are checked.
Damn, bro.
That's all. It's simple. One thing and everything, an eyeball. That's it.
You know what, guys?
We got to double check any more super chats. We don't miss anybody.
No, all the super chats have been read.
Okay. Listen, guys. I'm glad a lot of people are happy. NJ Ranger, thanks again. Like I said, the judge jury has been out on me for 3 years. You can't deny one thing. I am not afraid to talk about myself and tell what the wrong I did. I'm accountable. And I don't really care. Listen, I've said it for 3 years. No one has the strength to run me off the internet. Nobody. Because I don't give a fuck. Okay? I am a loudmouth, but I'm also a psychotic lunatic, too. And I don't think you want to bring out animals in people. Because when animals are too animally, they need to be put down like a dog. You understand? And that's how I feel about certain people that came at me like they're an animal. And see, the problem, but the difference between me and you is I'll go all the way. Will you? That's the difference between me and you. Take that into consideration. I will go all the way and do the dumbest fucking thing in my life because I don't give a fuck when it comes to certain things. That's where I'm stupid. But don't take me for granted. And if you don't like me, then you shouldn't be here. If I offend you and you just think I'm this fucking piece of shit, then don't be here. No hard feelings. But I don't think I should go to Hackavania. I don't think it would be a good idea. I don't. I really don't. I'm saving myself. I'm not worried about him getting to jail. And I'm not worried about if it does happen, which I know I'm going to strike. I know I'm going to. Now, if he whips my ass, he might whip my ass. I don't know. I'm not going to say the man can't fight. I don't know the man. But don't think that I can't. If you go with that attitude that I'm a pushover, you're fucking mistaken. And I don't give a fuck how big you are. I don't care if when you set me off, it don't matter your size. That don't bother me. I've had my ass whooped. I know how to fight very well. I do. And I'm telling myself it's a bad decision because I'm going to wind up in Clark County Jail. That's where I'm going to wind up. And if I get, and I'm a dirty fighter too. I'm not a nice fighter. You know, if I got a fucking beer bottle, I'm going to smash it in your fucking head. And I'm going to cut you all up. That's how I fight. Like everybody else does. I don't know too many people that go in the yard like John wants to do, put on boxing gloves. Most fights, you're sucker punched or they get the drop on you, they sucker punch you and you're out. That's how most fights are won. Most fights are over in 10 seconds. Most guys sucker punch someone and lays them out. That's just fact. That's why you never underestimate your opponents. But I don't want to put myself in jail. I'd be dumb to go all the way there to go to jail. I can stay home and get myself in trouble, go to jail if I want to. And ruin good people that are going to pay that. You know? And I don't want to really go see Granny do what he's doing. I'm not down with that. I'm not.
Okay, we're talking. Thank you for tuning in and and laughing with us. We had fun today. We'll be back next Wednesday. 6:30.
And you want to put your other plugs, Lou, real quick, and then we'll get your other plugs in.
You could catch me Friday morning on my channel, Lou the God, with Kahuna and Cupcake for
Lou. Why are you in this room here? Why are we here?
I don't know. It's the main room.
Okay, I got this. When we got to go out. All right, Lou, you done with your plugs?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I won't be on the 8th with Mike Massetti because that's Super Bowl.
Any super tips?
I don't think no super tips. No, nobody. And they've been coming back. I've been getting a lot of them lately. So none today.
Okay.
All right, that's all right. No super tips today. That's your choice. But I tell you, super tips is the way to go. Yeah. So 15th with Mike Massetti. I got a bunch of campaign stuff coming up. I broadcast it on my campaign channel. I'm trying to keep it separate. It is difficult to try to juggle both of them. So I got to be political. I have followed everything by the letter of the law. I will not break one law in this campaign. I can't. There's no room for error there. So I got a lot of learning to do. So if I don't know something, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to take a chance that someone's going to come back at me and the feds are at my door because I broke an election rule or something, because they're very, very steep on the penalties to you if you do that. Everybody, we love you. We'll see you, and we hope you enjoyed it. And let me play this outro. Where you at, outro? There we go. Nope, that's not it. Where's the outro, Lou? There it is right there. Here we go.
Busting balls with